Thank you. Yes, my name is Vicki Impoco. I'm the Vice President of the Brevard chapter of the National Organization for Women and the Vice President of the Space Coast Progressive Alliance. Floridians overwhelmingly approve fair districts to end gerrymandering. We want districts that are set along geographic rather than political boundaries. Many states have already completed their redistricting process. Other states have provided proposed legislative maps at their public hearings to allow citizens the opportunity to comment on actual proposed maps. It is your job and your responsibility as elected representatives to present maps to constituents, not the other way around. Voters have requested over and over at public district meetings to see your concept of fair district. Once again, where are the maps? The redistricting timeline, which ends later than almost every other state in the nation, discourages potential candidates from engaging in what is supposed to be a democratic process. This timeline protects incumbents because challengers will have insufficient time to mount campaigns. State lawmakers have filed a lawsuit specifically designed to overturn the amendment voters just approved. Taxpayer money is not only funding this lawsuit, but also paying Florida Secretary of State Kurt Browning's office to defend the standards. This is an outrageous waste of taxpayer money at a time when funding for critical services for millions of Floridians are being cut. State Senate President Herodopoulos assured us this process would be open and in the sunshine. If this is the case, why has my representative, John Tobia, been unable to tell me how much this lawsuit is costing taxpayers? Your position on the amendments allegedly negatively impacts minority voters and is disputed by the very people you claim to be trying to protect. The Florida Conference of Black State Legislators, Democracia Ahora, and the NAACP have all endorsed fair districts. Voters should question whether your lawsuit actually stems from a desire to promote democratic ideals or to thwart them. State Representative Will Weatherford and State Don Getz were members of groups created to defeat Amendments 5 and 6. That means the two legislators most responsible for making sure that the legislature follows the redistricting rules laid out in Amendments 5 and 6 were both members of a group explicitly created to defeat those rules. Florida leads the nation in the number of federally convicted public officials, yet you failed to pass a single ethics reform law. This failure, along with your fair district foot-dragging, demonstrates your complete lack of interest in doing anything to restore the confidence of Floridians in our government. As our representatives, you took an oath to uphold and obey the state constitution. Amendments 5 and 6 are now a part of the state constitution. You must immediately end the lawsuits, roadblocks, and delays. Stop spending taxpayer money to manipulate the system to protect your political careers. Florida is not a kingdom, and you must uphold the entire Constitution, not just the laws and amendments you approve of. And would everyone that voted for 5 and 6 and would like to see maps, please stand up.
Thank you very much, Mr. Patel. We appreciate your testimony today. And next,